I've used a lot of these products before. This one in particular is such a great thing. I've used all of these colours, but the one I haven't
is the red. My favourite colour.
Fantastic. You're up for it?
Definitely.
I'm so excited. There's our colour. I'm all about the design, but I really need to leave the cooking decisions to you. What do you need?
I would like a gas stove and maybe a 5-burner. Well, this is perfect.
Gee, you make quick decisions, don't you? Looks pretty easy clean. You don't want to go smaller so you've got more bench space?
No.
All right, done.
Great, thank you.
So with your bench tops, I know we're after a black, but there's a few choices available. We could either go for a plain colour.
Actually, that's quite nice.
Yeah, you like that?
It's got the marble effect through it.
It has got that. It's actually quite a nice pattern, isn't it?
Take it for one.
Yeah, all right, done. Because you've got such a large kitchen, you really have a lot of choices with lighting. Obviously, you need to think about the whole ambience of the room, so you need to light it all up. But you can also think about task lighting, so you can really go for, you know, something beautiful, like a nice pendant to really add that decorative touch. This material this year is so on trend, it's ridiculous. You see so many lamp bases, you see accessories, all of marble.
I trust your judgment. They're the ones to take.
Really?
Yes.
Gosh, that was easy, wasn't it? A couple of these. Look at that, that's magnificent. Now we're cooking with gas. It's looking like your kitchen already.
Yeah, nice and flush.
Oh, Bernadette, what do you think?
Oh, look, that looks great. That looks beautiful.
You like it?
It's beautiful.
Look, I know in an ideal world you would go for a stone bench top, but I think in a kitchen this big, this is such a great way to keep within your budget, and I think it looks real. When you buy a flat pack kitchen, the cabinets come in standard sizes and you just choose them and build them to suit your space. Now, not every room is of equal proportions, so in some cases you're going to have little gaps. So what you look for are these things. They're called end panels or fillers. They're usually around 20 mils thick. So down here, we were actually 60 mils short, so we've added one in between each of these 3 cabinets. We'll do the same up the top. Once the doors are on, you won't see the gaps. Seamless. If you're after an almost instant splashback facelift, this is amazing. It gives you the look of glass, only it's made of acrylic. Now, the first thing you need to do is just give it a very light sand that just scuffs it up and helps it to stick. Then it's on with some double-sided tape. Now, that holds it in place while the silicone sets. And if you've got existing tiles or a splashback in good nick, this stuff goes straight over the top. It's such an amazing product. Now, one clever design feature I like to include in kitchens as much as I can are these things. They're called bulkheads. Basically, what they are sheets of MDF that we've just built up on top of where the old cabinets would have finished to connect the ceiling to the top. Stops all of that horrible grease and grime from gathering up here. Now, we've painted it in the same colour as the walls. That way it gives the illusion of more space in the room and just continues the line. Time to get the appliances in and get this kitchen cooking again. Now, there was nothing wrong with Bernadette's old oven. Looks very nice at home in its brand new surrounds. And I love the stove that she's chosen. It works really well in this space, perfect under this really modern range hood. And as for the sink, well, brilliant, but even better because they've now got a dishwasher. That is going to save Bernadette so much time. The old side-by-side fridge freezer just wouldn't quite cut it in this new look kitchen, so Bernadette and Anthony splurged and bought a pair of new ones. Don't they look great? And have you noticed what's underfoot? Well, we just laid a floating floor over the existing one. With such a broad expanse of colour, I think it's really nice to punctuate it with a few decorative accents. You don't want to overclutter the space, so keep things very bold and very graphic to make a statement. Now, we've kept the palette simple, just black, white and touches of timber. And also, if you add some living green, it's really fantastic for an entertainer's kitchen. Well, I think the transformation of this space has been incredible. Wonder what Bernadette and Anthony will think.
Wow! Can't believe it. So bright.
It is bright, it's very modern.
It's lovely.
People did last time, yeah, it's really modern.
A little bit better than last time. Oh, come on, Anthony, it's a lot better.
I love my red. It's beautiful. Exactly what I wanted. Love the black bench tops. It makes it look elegant.
The layout is similar to your old kitchen, mainly because it worked. I added a few extra cupboards, so you
Yeah,
see
I
up
can see
top,
that,
there's
yeah.
some bonus cupboards.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you recognise your floor?
Yeah, I did notice it. And it blends so well.
It's nice, isn't it?
The old floor still underneath.
Still underneath, just gone straight over the top. Enjoy. And maybe for your next party, you may even get an invite.